Hello there and welcome back to Strategic Command World War II, World at War, as we continue our fight to the last bullet against the Axis powers. And speaking of powers, look at that front line, if even we can call it a front line. The Germans killed a bunch of French units last turn. Let's take a look at losses. MPP 100, close to 1,400 MPP in a single turn. That's horrible. But I doubt that Paris will fall this time, as they do not have direct link to the city itself, and our army in Paris is well digged into it with 6 points of entrenchment. But as bad as the situation is in France, we have liberated Tobruk, and we also liberated a coastal city in China, and we hope to destroy the army in Canton next turn. So with saying that, I'm going to hit the enter button and see what happens in, I believe, at the end of August. So let's go and do it. I'm going to do it. So no diplomatic hit. There was no diplomatic hit on Finland, which is bad, but we got some breakthrough in infantry weapons, infantry warfare research in China. So it's reinforcement time, and the U-boat tries to escape. I believe we'll go and try to catch it later on. I hope they do not bump my army in Pao Tao with 2 strength left. Don't kill him, don't kill him, don't do it. Oh my dear Lord. And of course the sub strikes back. Oh, the surface fleet has come to play. Oh, thank God. I was worried for a second that they would attack my carrier. I believe this light cruiser is gone. Well, I hope that they would focus on this army in here. Yeah, bomb it as much as you want. Oh no. Another destroyer gone. We are getting quite low on the number of destroyers, but the arrangements with USA will give us some nuance in the nearby future. And of course, carriers strike once more. Yeah, our position near Chengchao is really vulnerable. And the Germans advance. Oh, and this corps is gone. And the Germans will have a direct connection to Paris, probably, at the end of this turn. Well, this army is doing quite a nice job so far, but not anymore. And it will be gone too, I believe. And still some units remain to be moved for the Germans. Of course, you retreated and left this hex open. Oh, thank you. Thank you for attacking them. That's okay. Well, the French days are numbered. At best. Well, finally a paratrooper unit appeared, but did not do what it is. Oh. Cheeky army. I'll have to move someone back to Changsha. Oh, that's a pretty bold move for you. Well, I guess we've got some entrenchment on those two corpses near Peking, so they will not be easy pickings. Yeah, the unit in Canton will be cut off completely. Our southern corps units are fighting well. Well, we can't say the same about the northern part of the front, but that's a historical one. And you dropped finally in front of our tanks. That's not really effective, as you could have seen just now. Really? Interesting. Yeah, they do not have supply, so they will be easy pickings. So a lot of lost units, but that was to be expected, and we've got some new one. Where do we put you? Where will we put you? I guess you will go here now, and we'll put you next to the Riga to fortify the river. next to the city, and you're going to do it like this. Yep. Let's take a look at assist. We don't need you on this duty, but you will do. As we are already in Soviet Union, we're going to move some of our troops first. You will go next to the Kerch. And you, as the last unit from the Far East, you will go north of the Dniepropetrovsk as our ships Czerwona Ukraina and Krasny Kryn stand idle, waiting the Barbarossa. Well, it will happen in like 7 turns or so. So that's worth of notion. And let's look at research of Soviets. Invest into command and control, extra chip, then into advanced tanks and anti-aircraft defense. And as we are doing research already, we are going to see what the USA has to offer. We're going into infantry weapons level 2. And next turn we're going to invest into spying and intelligence, at it will presumably level up to the first level. So that's nice. As we are reaching the total research funding that we can possibly have. And we still did not invest anything into production technology, which I wanted to do. But well, we'll see how it goes. So let's move to China first, and let's see what do we have here. Yeah, you're gone, my friends. You are definitely gone. The question is, who do we use to actually deal with you? We're going to start with you. I would like to, for this army, to move to Hengyang and move this corps back to Changsha, possibly. As we do not want them to do something cheeky in here. Let's attack him with you. And let's swap those two corp units, and let's take him. And this way we have liberated Canton as well, and we have direct connection to Hong Kong, which will be invaded later on, so we may be able to prevent that from happening. As we are here already, we are going to attack this unit, this garrison, with our corp units in here. Well, our supply was pretty terrible at 3, so but it's going to advance with the fall of Canton. We're going to move you to Changsha. Let's take a look at our attachments. Yeah, we are not going to do it. 366. Alright. You're going to Changsha to replenish later on, and we're going to move you here. But we are not going to attack. We'll see what he'll do. We're going to reinforce you to fall. Oh, that's nice. But what would be a lot nicer is cutting this army, which we are going to do, as they will not have, they do not have our army in Chengzhou provides a zone of control, and with this movement we'll be able to cut this army off. So I'm going to do that. Let's move here. That would be nice. But I'm going to upgrade you actually. That's what I'm going to do first. We're going to attack you. Well, that was unfortunate. I'm going to reinforce you. Well, and that's not looking good. As we have lost one corps and one army in this region near Peking. But let's look at research. Yeah, we're going to buy one of these destroyed corps. We're going to be brought back to the front lines to reinforce some of our fronts. And with that we're done with you. Let's move to the India and our garrisons that are going to guard the island of Nauru. And we're going to upgrade them later on. Let's look at the Indians in here. We're going to upgrade you. If I could have done that, but I can't, so we're not going to do that, but I'm going to move my units. I'm going to move you, and you're going here. I'm going to attack you. And we are going to wait with those two Sudanese forces, as I want to see how much money, how much MPP I will have left. And let's get to something more joyful first before we move onto France, as I hope we'll be able to conquer Benghazi this time. We'll bomb with you. You can't reach them, but you can. So we are going to go. Yeah, still can go. We can't reinforce you, but we are going to move forward. As our supply is terrible, of course. Move you. We're going to move you back to homeland. Yeah, you will stay somewhere away from the fight. And let's hit this up as we can. That's a nice hit. Well, I don't want to move past. You know what? I'm going to take a hit with you. I want to force them toward the Mediterranean if I can. And where is our last destroyer? Let's see how it goes. Well, it's close to be destroyed. And let's move you and attempt to do that. That's nice. And we've got some carriers to help out with it, so let's hit it. That's not amazing, but let's see what will happen. Were they destroyed or just disappeared? Okay, they are gone. So that's it. And we are going to move our carriers back to the homeland to reinforce them and put them to fight against the Kriegsmarine. And all the other, well, you're going to leave, you're going to move away. We will leave you here for now. Actually, they can't deploy because they do not have the space to do so, so I'm going to send both of those heavy cruisers back to the homeland as well. But I'm going to leave those two to lower the supply of the port. So that's going to be that. I'm pretty sure that that may be worth it, because there is something in Palermo for sure. Yeah. Let's see if we can do something. No. And that's a shame, but we are not going to move any of our units here, as I do not want to provoke too much of the reaction from the Italy. And let's see what do we have here. You're going to move and attach the bomber. We're going to see if the German naval unit, any of those, no one is here, so we are not going to do anything except bring you back to resupply, as you have low supply. You are going to port, as will you. We can't use our carriers. Well, there is this spot that we can actually do something about. No, nothing is nearby, so that's something. Let's do it. That's nice. And that's nice as well. And as he is in the stormy weather, you probably won't be able to do much against him. Well, actually, let's move. I'm not going to look for the sub because that's, well, it could have went any way, but we'll see it later on, I guess. You are forced to move. Yeah, still on. Let's put you to raider mode. We still have an attack, so we'll move you. And of course we can do anything with you. So I'm tempted to send them to Ethiopia, as they would be able to quickly lower supply of those cities, which is tempting, but you know what, I'm not sure what to do. We've got some money left. You know what, I'm going to invest into infantry weapons level 2, second cheat into it, put second cheat into it, as I want to get to it as fast as I can, possibly. And then I'm going to invest into amphibious warfare, as I need 2 long-range amphibious let's look, transports to invade Italy, because with extra sprouting range I will not be able to surprise them any differently, so I'm going to give you a few points just in case that hopefully you will not get bombed. I'm going to give you a single point, and you're going next to Massawa. Let's see. Well, that's horrible. I'm going to move him back to Djibouti, as it could potentially move to capture it. Actually, yeah. Let's do it for now, at least. Let's move him closer to the future front line, as we are going to attack HQ first, as it's the unit that we have to deal with as fast as possible. But let's take a look. Yeah, you can stay in here, as you've been deployed just recently. Can we move you back? I'm going to do that. He's got a lot of experience, but not much of supply, but we'll help him with that. And the looks, let's look at the France, but I've got the phone, so give me a few seconds. Sorry for that, but I'm not deciding who will call me when, so let's see what we can do in here. I'm going to do something stupid, probably, but I'm going to inflict something, probably kill this paratrooper unit. I hope I'll be able to do so. We're going to attach you, and I don't want you to die too fast, so I'm going to swap you with this HQ, and we're going to attack this paratrooper unit. Of course, I've forgotten I've got only 1 hit, so that's not pretty. Let's reinforce you. Let's reinforce you. And you. Do we have enough in here? Yeah, they will. They are in good shape, and I want them to focus on something else in here. Of course, we could swap this unit with army in Paris, but that would mean that an easy grab for them, for the German, and I would lose all of those entrenchment points probably. So I'm not going to do that. Let's look what we can do in here. Let's attack him. Well, we got another point of experience on this unit. And let's look at our morale. Morale is low, as well. I do not need to explain that, I feel. And we've forgotten to move it to Bordeaux, so we're going to move to do that now. And if Paris won't fall this term, the next term, I am willing to move this unit, to transport this unit away to the British held territory, as there is a chance, a 20% of chance, that this unit, the French units outside of French territory will not disappear. So I hope that will be the case with him as well. That 20% isn't much, but well, another one body for pretty much free would be useful. Well, he's going to die, and I could have moved him potentially, but it would probably mean that conquering Lyon would mean that our morale could reach 0, and that would be it. So I'm not going to do that. And as we have some points with our friends here, we're going to invest into command and control, and we'll invest some more into it, and then into logistics so I can have more transports. Our lone light cruiser will take rest in one of the ports, and as you can see, that will be it for this turn. So, as usually, thank you for watching as we continue to fight to the last bullet against the Axis powers. And as usually, I hope that you like this video, and I hope that you'll see the next one as well. So thank you for watching, and see you.